I don't want to cry, but like...
Oh,
Thank you so much.
you're welcome. Do you want to try calling her right now?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's forget the things we can't change, the tears and the shame. We've so much to gain if our hearts beat for the here and the now. We'll make it somehow. What do you say? Look up to the sky and see the light. Feel the air in your lungs, it'll be alright. Every breath that you take means you're in the fight. Might take you higher.
I told Ariana that we were filming a Q&A together today. Are you excited?
Yeah, is it a Q&A?
She's questioning because I brought in a box.
I have butterflies. I'm so nervous.
And why are you nervous? I told her that I bought her a surprise, so you ready for the surprise?
Yeah, can I open it?
Yeah. Okay,
Is
go
something
ahead. Nothing's gonna pop out at you. I'm not trying to prank you.
I'm gonna cry.
You know what this is?
Is it my DNA stuff?
Yes! Oh.
I'm gonna cry.
So we did her DNA book, and I thought this was really cute because it says life is not measured by the breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Oh, are you excited? Okay, yours is so cool, like really cool. So this picture is the first day we ever met you, which was June 22nd of 2013. Okay, so really cool fun fact real quick. I used to always try to dress her and Hallie like twins. Did you love that stage?
Yeah.
They didn't really like it, but it was still fun. And then that's the first picture that you and I took together. It's okay. This is exciting. And the first time we went to the zoo together.
Oh, I don't like that.
She doesn't like the one of her riding the bike.
I didn't have a Kitty
It's a good one. And then your adoption day was December 4th of 2014. It was really cute because Erin's dad, her grandpa, brought flowers for her, which I thought was really special. And your guys' first cheer competition together. So this next year they're gonna be doing cheer together again, so I'm super excited to like recreate a photo like this. And then Dad and I and you together. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Here it is. Okay, so her ancestry composition, it's kind of similar to Alex's in a lot of ways. Like you were from like everywhere,
Really?
but your majority is European.
What is European?
It's basically like white.
What?
Isn't that funny? So 28% Northwestern European. You have 6.8% British and Irish. Interesting. And then 3% French, and then on and on. And then your next part is your 36% Sub-Saharan African.
Is that like...
So that's where you get your darker skin from. That's basically the African side of you. So you're 29% West African. You're 12% Nigerian.
What is
Isn't that
Nigerian?
cool? We'll have to look it up and I'll show you like all of the different places and what the culture is there. So I thought that was such a neat thing. And then you're 11% East Asian and Native American.
I'm Asian?
You are. You have some Asian in you, which is cool. You have 10% in you. And then from Mexico also too, the Native American 10%. So.
That's cool.
That's so cool. Is all of your traits.
Okay.
So your ability to match musical pitch, because she loves to sing and she's really good at it. So you have a 50-50 chance of being able to match a musical pitch. But I think you got on the good 50% because you were able to match it. Your eye color is
I could have had
brown.
hazel
Brown
eyes.
or hazel. It was a chance, but you got the brown. Newborn hair. So we don't have any newborn pictures of her or any like younger. So we always wondered like, did she have hair or not? And you're likely you had lots of baby hair. So that's cool. So likely you did have a lot of hair. Likely darker skin. You prefer salty over sweet. Which
Yeah.
is true. You're not one of my like
I don't-
candy
yeah,
kids.
I don't really like
You would
sweets.
rather do chips or like, yeah. So that is true. And then your health disposition. So you're really healthy. Like as far as your carrier status, you don't carry anything, which is amazing. Like you're gonna be super healthy. I love that. The only two things you had was in your health predisposition is you were slightly at risk for the age-related muscular degeneration. The other thing you had that Alex didn't have is celiac disease, and you're slightly at an increased risk. You know what that is?
No.
It's basically like where you have to go gluten-free. You're allergic to gluten. You can't eat bread and all of that. You're probably good, but it's
just like a disease or something.
no. And you're only slightly at risk, so that doesn't mean like for sure you're gonna get that. You know what I mean, kind of thing. Under wellness. Okay, so I thought this one's interesting, and I don't know how accurate, or if this is just like, I don't know, like you're at an increased risk. But it says genetic weight gain, you're to weigh more than average. But she is so tiny. Like
I've never been over 100 pounds.
Yeah,
Like ever. Like I've never hit 100 pounds.
She's 15 and she's still under 100 pounds. So I don't know. But you also eat pretty good too, so that could play a part. This next part was like the coolest part of the entire thing. Like all this is really cool, but this next part really surprised me. And it wasn't something that Alex had on his. Here we go.
I'm getting nervous again.
You were matched with 1,096 relatives. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
So the other really cool part about it is your mom, your birth mom, actually took the 23andMe test and it matched them. So she has been wanting to like ask her birth mom like questions, and she just had things about her past that she kind of wants answers and closure to. With that, I was able to like find her mom on Facebook, but she hadn't been active in over a year. I had no way and no idea how to contact her at all because she wasn't active on any of the social medias that I found. However, through 23andMe, it matched her and it let me send a message through there, and she responded, which I was so surprised. It took her a couple days to respond. I think maybe she was in shock, like, is she really writing me? But she would like to have a conversation with you and answer any questions that you have and kind of give you the closure to that. So, are you excited?
Yeah. I don't want to cry, but like.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Mom.
you're welcome. I'm so excited for you. Like, I'm excited that you got all of these answers and that you're able to reach out to your birth mom and get answers and be able to talk to her. So I'm super excited about that. One other thing real quick that was on here is it said it matched her with a grandma. However, it is not a grandma from her mom's side. It is from your biological dad's side. So we have no idea who her biological dad is. Through her entire court case through DCS, they had an alleged dad the whole time. They ended up doing a paternity test towards the end, and it was not her dad. So on her birth certificate, it actually said John Doe, and we have zero ideas of who it could possibly be. So the fact that it matched her with a grandma, I mean, it's probably her son is your biological dad. So I did reach out to her. She has not responded. It has been a few days. I don't know if she'll ever respond, but at least we're that much closer, and at least we got some answers that could be possibly who it is. Do you want to try calling her right now?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
I was expecting just to call her, but it does say I could FaceTime, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
Oh, I'm
We'll
so
see if
scared.
she answers.
I don't know what to ask her.
I think I'll help you. We'll just talk together, okay?
Okay.
Hi!
Hi, so
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys look a lot alike.
I don't know what to say.
Sorry, this is the first time we've even met, and I'm all super quiet. My name is Crystal, and I'm who adopted Ariana.
Well, nice to meet you, Crystal, and thank you so much. You're doing a really great job with her.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. That's sweet of you to say. She is amazing. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
She's smart. She just has so many great qualities.
I'm sorry, I'm shaking.
Oh. Ariana just has like a few questions, like about just her past and just different things. How many biological siblings total does she have?
So she has 2.
Okay.
She has her sister and a younger brother.
Very cool. Which I know she remembered both of them.
Yeah.
That's what I guess our next question was, how are you doing?
Here, I have 2 dogs.
Aww. We love dogs.
Yeah, so I have a Shih Tzu mix. His name is Max.
Aww.
I remember when before we got put into foster care, you said you wanted a Shih Tzu really bad.
Yes, so I finally got him. And I have a Chihuahua. She's a rescue. I found her at the car wash. I've been sober for like 5 years now.
That's amazing.
good.
That's
I'm very
amazing.
proud.
That means being sober means you don't do drugs anymore or anything like that.
I'm proud of you, Mom.
Yeah, we're so proud of you. Now, I saw on your 23andMe profile that you were also adopted. Do you still talk to your adoptive parents? What was your experience with that?
Well, my adoptive parents passed away when I was younger. So my mom died of breast cancer when I think I was 12.
Oh, wow.
And my father passed away when I was 16. And so now I just have my foster brothers and my sisters.
So at 16, did you go back into foster care then? Or?
I went back into foster care when I was 13 and a half. Because my adopted father was legally blind. So he couldn't take care of me.
Okay. So one of Ariana's questions, and are you okay with me saying it or do you want to say it? That she's been asking lately is, do you truly love her? Do you love her basically?
I do. And I guess I know it was hard for me to give you guys up because I knew I couldn't take care of you guys at that time. And I wanted something best for you guys. I wanted you guys to have a chance at life. And it was something that I couldn't offer at that time. And that was something hard for a mom to do, to know that, she's not going to be able to be a part of your guys' life and watch things that you guys get to do. And she's going to miss that, and I miss that. But I know that you have a good upbringing now. I know that you're happy. You're with a family that can offer you that. You have a mom, you have a dad. You have that there. And that was something I couldn't give you at that moment. And I didn't want you guys to suffer and go through a hard life. And I do love you guys. I love all of my kids. And that was a tough decision for me to make. But I'm glad that I did it because look at you. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
I have to say, I'm so proud of you for making that decision because I can't imagine, what that decision would be like at that moment. But I am super grateful for your decision to give your kids a better life and to make that choice at that moment. And I know it couldn't have been easy. And I would love for you and Ariana to have a relationship still and be able to talk. And even if we come down to the valley, we don't live in the valley anymore. But if we come down, we would love to see you in person and really just have a great relationship. And I'm glad that you're in a good place and able to do something like that, so.
Well, thank you. Thank you. All right.
Well, thank you so much. All right, bye.
See you guys later.
How do you feel that went?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it went good. Some of the questions I wanted to ask her felt awkward asking her.
I mean, I can understand how you feel awkward, but I think being open and honest with her and how you feel or what you're thinking, like, would just be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess that's hard.
I think the thing to realize is she's in your exact same spot. She did
So-
23andMe for the same exact reasons we are.
I thought that was interesting is she went through foster care too and got adopted.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of
I
just
knew
repeating the
about that.
cycle. You did? I didn't know that. Do you feel better about how she answered, like that she does love you and that she just wasn't in a good position to be able to take care of you and all of that? Does that make
She was
sense?
about to cry.
She was about to cry. She looked like she was gonna cry. Oh,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Well, I love you. And I'm excited to fill this up, and I'm excited for you to have a relationship with your birth mom, if that's something you want. I mean, it's fully up to you and what you feel comfortable with, and
I would like
Let's take it from
to,
there.
but like, I feel like, I don't know.
Let's take it slow.
yeah,
One day at a time.
yeah.
One conversation at a time.
The other thing I thought was really interesting that I saw on there was that her and I are the exact same height, so she's 5'2" also, and that we were born the same year. So we're the exact same age as your bio mom. Is that weird? I thought that was an interesting fact about it, but
It's crazy.
yeah, it's crazy.
Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome, sweetie.